How do you normally start your new year? Where do you normally visit, or where do you normally go on New Year? Do you go out visiting people, or do you stay at your home on New Year Day? Okay, this is Mr. Peter Obi, the former Anambra State Governor, the former Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election. You guys know him. Every first day of every new year, Peter Obi normally spend time with the less privileged, the IDP. That is where Mr. Peter Obi visits every first day of every new year. On the first day of January 2025, Mr. Peter Obi visited the IDP camp in Durumi, Abuja. This is part of Mr. Peter Obi if you know him. This is not a fake life. Some people are commenting. They are saying that this is camouflage. But if truly you know Mr. Peter Obi, you are going to know that he is a humble person. Apart from that, if this visit was a camouflage, you are going to see it from the people. But because it wasn't a camouflage, come and see how they welcomed him, because they believed he is part of them. Let me just allow you guys to hear the song that they were singing. Immediately they saw Mr. Peter Obi, and that was in Hausa. Do you know what it means? Baba, Oyoyo, Baba, Father has come. They are now welcoming him. Just listen to this song.
Ana neman takara ba wani ɗan siyasan da ya taba zuwa ya shiga ɗakin ɗan gudun hijira ya ga menene yake faruwa sai Peter Obi. Kuma insha ma Allahu na sa shi addu'a, na roke shi sai yayi mulkin Najeriya. Karyansu ba za su iya hana shi ba. Allah zai ba shi. Yana da tausayin talaka, yana jin kukan talaka. Allah ya ba shi. Insha ma Allahu. Ya duba kukan mu ya duba zai ci ba za su iya lokaci ne Allah ba shi nasara Allah ba shi iko
mu je can yana duba can kuma mu je.
Did you hear the prayer and what those women were saying about Mr. Peter Obi? They actually prayed for Mr. Peter Obi, and they said so many things in Hausa about Mr. Peter Obi. According to them, he always remembered them, and they prayed for him to become the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Can you see how happy they are? They said he always remembered them. Now, there is a write-up written by one of the people that followed Mr. Peter Obi. I would like you guys to listen to this. After that, we continue with the analysis of this Mr. Peter Obi's visit. Just pay attention to this. This is how Mr. Peter Obi began his new year, stepping into the heart of humanity at the break of dawn by 7 a.m. to visit an IDP camp in Abuja. It wasn't just about the 2 million naira he gave or the monthly stipends he provided for some of the workers. It was an act of profound compassion, a raw expression of humanity, and an unyielding connection with those society often neglects. They remembered him, they sang for him, not out of obligation, but from hearts that have felt his enduring presence and genuine care over the years. To them, he is more than a visitor. He is a lifeline, a beacon of hope, and a constant reminder that someone still cares. As he ushers in another year, he chooses to spend these first precious moments with the downtrodden and broken-hearted. You could see it, you could feel it, the compassion, the empathy radiating from him. This wasn't a spectacular, this was leadership redefined. Leadership rooted in service and fueled by love. They love him because they see in him a leader who truly belongs to the people and serves the people. A leader who doesn't just talk about change but lives it. This is the kind of leadership we need. One that rekindles hope, restores dignity, and rebuilds trust. This is who Mr. Peter Obi has always been. This is the vision of leadership we must fight to make a reality. A future where the forgotten are lifted and the voiceless find their voice. That report was from Dr. Dr. Mo. Wow, I am in charge. Why so many of us we are in our houses? Why so many of us are out there enjoying? Mr. Peter Obi was in IDP camp in Abuja. He never created that IDP camp. He never caused those people staying in that IDP camp. But he have made it a point of duty that every first day of the year, he must be there to celebrate with them. Ordinarily, I was expecting our government by now. These people should have returned back to their base, to their state, to their villages. But look at, up till this very moment, because I used to hear about this IDP camp 3 to 4 years ago. But why are they still in IDP camp? These people are from Nigeria. They are not from Cameroon, Niger, or Chad. All of them are from Nigeria. But what are they doing in IDP camp? You are from Benue or from Borno State. Why should you be in IDP camp for 2, 3, 4, 5 years? This is unfair. This is unfair. And you hardly hear the government saying they visited the IDP camp. You don't hear something like that. Peter Obi has made it a point of duty that every first year of the year, he must celebrate with those in IDP camp. People were castigating, attacking him, saying that it was a camouflage, it was a fake life. Check the life history of Mr. Peter Obi. You always find him with the less privilege in the society. He is a billionaire from Anambra State. Oh yes, something that is very rare. He is a billionaire from Anambra State. Ordinarily, he should be somewhere else, maybe outside the shores of this country, enjoying with his family. But he is not doing that. He always visits the less privileged, the downtrodden in the society. That is where you find Mr. Peter Obi. He doesn't throw his money here and there, spending, gallivanting, buying jets and all those rubbish. He spend it meaningful. You see, he pay workers in this IDP camp. Apart from paying workers in this IDP camp, he also give them stipend. He also support this IDP camp. Go and tell your compound people. Not when the election will come, somebody will say that the North does not know Mr. Peter Obi. The North cannot vote Mr. Peter Obi. The North have not ever heard about Mr. Peter Obi. Go and tell your compound people. Mr. Peter Obi is taken and will take the North in 2027. Guys, what do you think? Drop a comment for me. Tell me about what you think about Mr. Peter Obi.